Good morning. I slept like a baby. It was so nice. It was cool here, but it wasn't too cold. And I have tons of layers. Thanks to my parents, I have all those extra army surplus bags. So anyway, we're gonna go for a hike. I was thinking this morning, I was like, when I got my clothes out of the Jeep, so on this trip, I stored all my clothes in little packing cubes, so they're all organized, like pants are all together, shirts are all together, underwear, socks, you name it. And then I put all the packing cubes into a waterproof duffel bag, and then I just move the duffel bag around if I'm sleeping in the Jeep. Anyway, I'm getting really lazy as my trip goes on. I don't want to take all the packing cubes out of the duffel bag, so I know where my pants are, and the packing cube for my pants is just like undone. And it's at the bottom of the duffel bag, so I just reach in and it's like a free-for-all. I just grab a pair of pants, I can't see them, and whatever I pull out is whatever I'm wearing. So today I'm wearing like my hiking pants. I don't know if they're like Sierra Designs or something, I don't know. Anyway, black pants, black shirt, and black fleece. So yeah, we're gonna go on a little hike. This is just a road in to where the hiking trail starts, but I thought it was beautiful. And then back there is the road towards the campground. I was talking to the camp hosts last night, and because there's a sign when you come into the park that there's a cougar in the area. And so they were telling me about all these little hiking trails, and there's one that's like 7.5 kilometers one way, so 15 kilometers total. And that's the one where the sign is at the beginning of the trail that there's a cougar in the area. It's like, I don't really want to get eaten by a cougar. And they said last sighting was April 27th, I think. So it's probably long gone, but I think I'm going to take one of the shorter trails today. Doesn't mean the cougar can't be there, but it's fine. I have my bear spray, which I always carry. I know there were some comments on my other video, like always carry bear spray, and I do. And then I have my Garmin and my bear spray. Usually I take my bear spray out of its little holster if I'm walking alone on these trails, so I'll probably end up doing that later. Yeah, anyway, I'm trying to be as safe as possible, but I'm also trying to enjoy this beautiful scenery that we have here. I have to soak it all in until one day I move here, then I can soak it in every day. Before we go on some trails, I'm going to take you where I was trying to remember yesterday where this was. This is where I've been before. So we'll go to the water. There's that way. And there's this way. I'm gonna go this way first just because I've never been this way. It leads back to the campground, I'm sure, but if it doesn't go all the way back, then it just goes right to the water, which I'd like to see. Okay, so that leads back to the campground. There's a site right there. So we're not gonna go that way. Ooh, there's been deer here. Aww. So pretty. The salmon run here, and I don't know when the salmon run is. I think it's coming up. So that will be so cool to see because there's probably a lot of bears that come down. But there's also a camera system set up down that way, so you can see the salmon run up close. It's really neat, so we'll go there. Oh, you could swim in there. I mean, it's not deep. But at least there's like a little eddy. So you don't get washed down river. You could put your tent right over there. That would have it all to yourself. Imagine that. Well, I mean, you might have some visitors that are furry and four-legged. But it would still be so nice. They don't have the camera system open right now. Obviously the fish aren't running. But in behind there is a screen. I think if you go back on my channel 2 years ago, you can see the fish running. But the camera system is in the fish ladder that I just showed you, and you get to see them up close.
Is our love strong, just like a love song? Baby, it's haunting me. Don't know what you're thinking. It's like I'm sinking deep underwater. Maybe it's harder, harder, harder for me. Oh, harder for me. Maybe we're over it, or maybe just lovers. Cause under the covers, baby, you're showing me how to be fearless, so no one can hear us. You're throwing the pillars through the floor. Now put your loving, loving, loving on me. Eh, loving on me. Maybe you won't see me get emotional, and sometimes I pretend I'm just above it all. But I want you lying next to me. Yeah, I want your body, body, body too. yeah, body too. And baby, please don't.
It's so beautiful. It reminds me a bit of Athabasca Falls in Alberta, just near Jasper. Anyway, we're gonna go on the trail now. So we're at a three-way. I came from there, but you can go that way. The way behind me. Or this way. Basically 4 ways, but I came from the one. So I'm gonna go up. Even though I kind of want to go that way. Anyway, I want to go up higher. So that's where we'll go. Oh my god. I just got so scared. There was a snake on the trail and I didn't see it. And it slithered away. It scared me. These trees have been burned. Oh, there's another one. He's just down in the grass here. There's so many snakes. I don't love snakes. I'm super jumpy. I just passed 2 hikers on one of the other trails. They look like they were going swimming. Because they had their towels and stuff. So anyway, I didn't get scared when they came around the corner, but we'll see. We'll see what else I can get up to. Oh, I just walked through a spider web. I guess I should look for ticks after too. Because I just went through some thicker brush. So I'll do that. There's a woodpecker up there. See him climbing? Go, little guy. There's so many nurse logs out here. Little trees growing out of dead logs and stumps. It's so pretty. I just came out into this big clearing. So we came out of the trees over there. They put a fence up so people don't walk off the edge, I guess. But I gotta take off one of my sweaters. still like super anxious. Like I wish there was somebody that wanted to do the things that I like to do, you know, that I knew of and that would, you know, go hiking with me, because then it's easier. You make noise because you're talking. So that's what I do. That's why when I'm talking to the camera, I mean, it's okay. It's kind of embarrassing. Like if there's people around, obviously I don't have to, but I talk to the camera, so I make noise so the bears and cougars don't eat me. Those of you who live in BC are probably like, you're overreacting. They won't come and eat you. I just want to make certain that they don't come and eat me. Anyway, I'm gonna walk a little further, then I'll show you what I see. This trail, this part of the trail is so nice. Like it's so well kept. It's not even a trail, it's like a road. It's really nice. Well, we made it to the end of this one. That was really short. So this is the road that goes, if you go left, you go down into the campground area. If you go right, you go out to Beaver Creek Road. I was told that that trail was like 3.5 kilometers or something. The sign said like 1 kilometer to one direction, and I was like, what? Anyway, that was really short. So we'll walk down this road. I don't know how far up we are. So maybe we're about 1 kilometer up the road. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, that was way shorter than I was expecting. Maybe that 7.5 kilometer one is actually only 3 kilometers. We'll see. See, this is the trail. One-way mileage, 7.5 kilometers. This is the one I want to go on, but I don't necessarily want to go by myself. And or if I had a dog or something. I might go a little way in. Oh my gosh, look at that. Keep pets at home. Pets attract wildlife. Really? Hike as a group. Cougars are unlikely to attack a group. Avoid hiking alone. Ugh. See, that's why I don't, well, as I go in the trail, I'm not going to go far. I mean, that doesn't make any sense either, because it doesn't mean that cougars are further in the trail than at the end of the trail. But the park operator was just here with his little golf cart, so he was making some noise, so maybe there won't be anything too far in, but I am gonna just go a little ways in, look for signs, and if there's signs of big animal activity, I'll just come back. Yeah. But that's the thing, I want to find somebody that likes to do this stuff and wants to go with me. But then I'm such a loner. When I'm with somebody, I feel like I always have to do what they want to do. And sometimes I just like to be by myself. Anyway, I think this is as far as I'm gonna go. By myself. so pretty though. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like having one dog with me would be better than being alone. But the sign says that pets attract animals. And I don't have one of our pets with me anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh, it's pretty. It's so peaceful. Sometimes I like to stop what I'm doing and listen and try to make out the sounds of as many insects and animals like birds and squirrels that I can. See how many things I can hear at once in one spot without hearing human sounds. And believe it or not, that is really hard to do. Usually there's a human sound of some sort. But not right now. Okay, let's go back. I think I found a spot that you could swim in. I'm gonna go put my feet in. Ooh, it's nice. Slippery rocks. I gotta find a comfy spot. It's so cold. My pants are getting wet. I'm gonna find a comfier spot. This rock is hurting my butt. Okay, this is way comfier. My feet are freezing, but that's okay. So refreshing. I kind of want to get my swimsuit on and crawl in over all these rocks and dunk down. But there's people around and I don't know if I'm that crazy yet because it's still really cold, the water. But it's tempting. Okay, that was super refreshing. Now I'm gonna go back. I gotta do something with my hair. It's kind of crazy today. So, I'm gonna head back to the Jeep and relax. For those of you with long curly hair, if you're camping and it's kind of unruly, get yourself one of these. It like constant sprays, like you push it once but it sprays forever. And then you can just wet and scrunch your hair. Put a little curl refresher in it. Then you're like brand new. It's almost like I had a shower. But I didn't. Having curly hair like this is actually a blessing because I can straighten it too. So I can have both worlds. This table is so dirty. Like the people that were here before, there's like jam on one spot. It looks like marshmallows all over it. Talk about attract bears. Oh my God. I just found a book thing. Maybe there's one that I'll like. Oh, that's a different language. Oh, I'm gonna have to look. Ooh, this is a movie. I think I'm gonna try this one. Okay, I've got my book. I'm not a big fiction fan. I'm not a big hardcover fan, but I'm not complaining. It will do. I need something to read tonight. And I just bought 3 bundles of firewood because I went through all my firewood last night that I brought down here. So I bought 3 bundles, so he's gonna deliver that in like an hour and a half or something. So yeah, I got a book. I'm gonna have a fire. And then he told me where the swimming hole is. So I might go and just see that. He said in the fall, people that have been down at the swimming hole say that there's like 14 bears down there fishing for salmon with people in between them swimming, which is crazy. That would not be me. I have a healthy aversion to wild animals. Even though I spent a long time in Northern Ontario, living in the backcountry in Northern Ontario, so we had bears on our deck and stuff. Like I'm not afraid to be around them, but I certainly respect them. A healthy respect for them. So I'm on chapter 45 of that book. It's actually really good. I can hardly put it down. I can hear the hockey game across the way. I'm so tempted to go ask them about the score. And I might go do that just because I want to know it's the Canucks and Oilers. Okay, I just got enough courage to ask. So it's 2-1 for the series so far for the Canucks. And it's the end of the first, and Edmonton is winning 1-0. So I did not tell them I'm an Albertan. Anyway, yeah. So we'll see. We'll see how they do. Okay, I am gonna make a super simple dinner cheddar cheese smokies and a little bit of maple beans. Like, I know they have carbs in them, but if I only eat a little bit, we're fine. We're still within. Yeah, if I can get this open. So the only can opener that I have is this one. The good old fashioned way. Hopefully, I'm getting it. It works super well, and it's very tiny, so I don't have to worry about it taking up too much space. Perfect. All I can hear is the commentator and his voice like gets really loud because somebody's gonna score. Oh, I want to know how the game is going. Okay, let's cook. I'm just gonna put it on the fire. That's the bonus of cooking with cast iron. Just gonna cook it over the fire. And then I don't even have to worry about using my stove. Good morning. I had a neighbor roll in last night around 9. They were up hooting and hollering at midnight. And then they proceeded to let their big dog bark all night. So I'm really tired. It was my alarm clock this morning at 6. Some people. I wanted to yell, "Shut up!" But I didn't. Okay, it's time for me to pack up and get out of here. So I'm going to leave this video here. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope wherever you are, you can get out into this beautiful world and enjoy some of it. So take care, and I'll see you on the next video.